wait, oops. Sorry. So what I think I should do is make a generator room behind the backstep. Behind here. So I'm gonna create the door here. And I'm gonna use, no, not tough blocks. I'm gonna use, ooh, there we are. Weird. I'm gonna use polished diorite, polished andesite, and then polished blackstone. So I'm gonna use the tough blocks here. Polished bam bam, bam bam, bam bam. Right, I'm gonna make it a really blocky, what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. You know, one of those things that, generators. Yeah, a really blocky generator. So not like the, even if this place is supposed to be more futuristic, you can have too futuristic. So let's go bam 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 bam. Excuse me. Bam bam bam. Perfect. So where's the levers? There they are. And the polished blackstone as the top. So then I'm gonna put a redstone lantern here. I'm gonna put a redstone lantern here and here. I'm gonna put redstone lanterns in a specific area. So here's the middle. So that means Bonnie would be here and Chica would be there. Perfect. Now I'm gonna do one of my favorite moves. So now, actually, wait. Before I even do anything, let me just check this works. By doing that, then that, then that. That's annoying. Why would you do that to me? Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. And let's just check that it works perfectly. Yep. Alright, so now, bam. Oops, wrong one. Right, so let's add bam, 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 bam. Ooh, that does not work. Shit. Alright, so calcine. Instead, let's do that. Does that work? 2, 3. Oops, 2, 1, 2, 3, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, I'm messing things up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2, 4, 3, 2, 4. Perfect. Now I can just copy that all the way around. So if I just go up 3. I would copy it over here, but there's obviously something in the way, so 3. Can I do it? I can. So I just have to move. There's just something in the way, and plus it wouldn't make much sense to have a that there. So up 3. I can make an exception. Plus, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that big of a deal if I take. Well, I don't think it really matters anyway if there's skulk here. Plus, the skulk just makes it look extra unrealistic. So, I'm going to get rid of this. Oops, didn't mean to break it. That'll be fine though. I can just replace it later. So let me just get rid of the skulk, because I don't like it anymore. I do think it works in some scenarios for like a night sky, but not all scenarios. And this is just one of the scenarios where it just doesn't work. Although it does reveal that. But hey, you're just gonna have to ignore it. It's just one of the parts of map creation. Some stuff just has to be ignored. Anyway, let me just fix something. Bam. So it wouldn't make sense to have a light there. Up 3, 1, 2, 3. Over 3. 8. Up 3. That wouldn't make much sense, so up 3. Up 3. And perfect. So now, let's go this way. Wait, let's put it there. We're gonna go all the way around and all the way inside. That's not what I wanted. Oh, it stopped there. Hey, you said you could leave me. Get back here. There we are. Alright, now how does that look? Absolutely perfect. Love it. Loving it already. So now all I have to do is add lights just everywhere else. Let's see, how would it look? So bam bam. So 3 there, so 1, 2, 3. I don't know what to do about that fucking fog. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So now in here, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one big section and make it into the light. So then right. Perfect. So now Kids Cove. Bam. Then bam. Never right, come here. It's just next to the curtains. Thank the Lord. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, that, that. But what I specifically want to be special to this room, oops, is for there to be a certain switch that turns on the lights at the back of Mango's here. So think of like the show stage button from the FNAF movie. Let me quickly just... Actually, no. I'm going to have it all be connected. Perfect. This is looking perfect. Right, now all I need to do is add in a few more lights to here and there. Bam bam. Maybe that will work really well. And then let's also do bam, bam. Gives it that airiness of a normal bathroom, that a normal public bathroom would have. But it also gives it a little light. It also makes it look like that you can trust it. Okay. I don't know why you'd want to trust a public bathroom though, of all things. Unless you're there with your friends, it's not exactly the best experience. Oh, TV wants to turn off again, because it's a twat. That should translate to my game. Yes, it does. Alright, I did not know that. What I want to have is... Oops. That's not what I wanted. I wanted that. Right. Now... Yes! It like switches all of them on really slowly. I love that. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Three. Wait, okay, so wait. Alright, it has to be two. Alright. I want there to be sort of tension when you get to the manager's office. Oh, tension in the lights. So it's so dark. Nope. It's just incredibly light. And yes! Oh, that is perfect. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something very special for the storage room. So, I'm going to do what I'd like to do with the elevators, but instead, now, I'm going to do it here. So if I just bam, bam, nope, okay, one wrong, bam. There we are. Perfect. Actually perfect. Always that flashing light down the hall. So I really like the idea of just a flashing light. So let me turn the elevator off. Oh, okay, I thought I heard a different noise. Yes. Right, so you can just see from down the hall, just this flashing elevator. Not elevator, flashing room. Now I kind of want to raise it up a bit. Because, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. I just kind of want to raise it up a bit. Put it Which trapdoor looks the best? How about this one? Yes. Okay, that's annoying. Alright, well, I'll just put it through. Oh wait, if I just put it through tinted glass. Yes, it looks even better then, because now you're not being blinded every 7 seconds. And now you can just see the light coming through. But it's kind of it doesn't make sense for it to be like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have it as like that. I'm just gonna have it like that. And you can see the light and wait, I have an idea. Okay. I do think it looks better like this. Alright, so now I can actually start furnishing this place. So now I'm pretty sure everything is done. Except for just the furniture. All the lights are on. Like, all the lights are able to be turned on. So I think I should start with the beginning, this ticket area. And I'm going to make my way up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up, find... No, that's not good. I don't want to use that. That's just the base. I'm going to use the underside. That'll look better. Yes, it looks more like a pathway. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take out that. Ooh. Alright, yeah, this works. Although I do feel like it's odd that the entrance to this place is right here. Alright. Although Secret the Mimic has probably a weirder entrance, but yeah, who really cares at this point? Oh. Right. Perfect. So now all I have to do is, excuse me, um, what is that? Oh, I didn't even realize that was a thing. Excuse me, let me break you. Oh, perfect. I'm not gonna have like, any fancy entrance for this. It's gonna be a door, obviously. It's gonna be a mangrove door. So it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna add any fancy Freddy head because I suck at pixel art. So I do like having birch doors as being the what would you call it? The I forgot what it's called. As being the staff doors. I do like birch doors being the staff doors. They just give off this like staff type feeling. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add another. I'm gonna add one of my favorite things to do, which is have a shelf. One of these shelves. It creates like a workbench look, which I really love. There we are. Perfectly furnished. So now I'm just gonna furnish out here. And this should be pretty simple. And all I have to do is just take some of this stuff and just add it in. So, oops, that's not what I wanted. Ready, Barney cheek. Oh, Barney ready. Well, that doesn't make any sense now, does it? I need mangle in there. Mangle. Freddy, Barney cheek. Mangle. And then in between there is going to be a bin. Perfect. I knew that would work. Alright, so now I'm going to take another bin, add them there. What is with these straws? There we are. There we are. So now should be good enough for thing for this. So I'm glad a bench as well. You never know. Some people might like benches. And can I add? Yeah, but do they look that good? No, they don't look that good. Alright. Alright. It's a little empty there, isn't it? These are stools? Tall stools? Just stools? What? Okay, that's confusing. I'm gonna take a birch. Just add it there, along with that there. Oh. So the majority of these doors are just. Ooh, I'll move on to the kitchen because I haven't added the light in here. I thought I had. Alright, well, let me take just this one area here. Yeah, fuck it. Nah, I'm joking. I'm not gonna just have these lanterns here. I'm gonna have it like that, and then bam bam. Yes. How am I actually? That looks better. Yeah, that looks better. I like that. I should have added a fridge, shouldn't I? Even if you're not supposed to open these. You're supposed to open it like this. So the dispenser, so you can see both dispensers. Would a chisel bookshelf look better? A chisel bookshelf does look better, but I think a dispenser works like in terms of like more effectively. So there's a little fridge. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a table. That works. Right, table. It's too small. Because the kitchen's so small, you can't really do much in it. But it works. It works. Right. So I love this look at the stage. Now I'm gonna move on to. I need to add in this. So if I take that, would that look good? It's a part of that. Yeah, okay. Now you can tell visually, without having to look at signs, that this is the boys, that's the girls, because back in the 80s, boys were represented as blue and girls were represented as pinks, and that's just kind of how it is. So, perfect. Alright, now what I'm gonna do. Oh, the marionette box. I need to add the marionette box. Perfect. Hey, let's go. Right. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing I did for FNAF 1. Oops. I'm gonna do it here. But these types of shelves, even though there's nothing on them, to make it seem like there would be something on them. And then over here, I'm gonna bam, 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 and then spruce trapdoor. And then now, wait, no, not these shelves. I need these shelves. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have them all in the color of the FNAF animatronics. There we are. Of at least FNAF 2 versions, because this is FNAF 2. It's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to. Which one of these would look best? I actually kind of like that one. It looks really funny. I feel like it would just be funny to have. That's just kind of my reasoning for everything. If it looks funny, it's just gonna go there. I feel like the puppy box is a little too small, but what can you really do with a small build of like a? What can you really do when the roof is that short? So I feel like this is also a way more effective prize corner. Although it doesn't look it, it does actually kind of feel like a prize corner. So mangle it is now. Do. One. Okay. Well, they're literally just. Do. Tables are going to be like this. But there's no one allowed on the front or the side here because then it would ruin the show. That's not what you want. When you're in when you're Fazbear's, you don't want tables ruining the show. On a good. Oh wait. Yeah. That's a good one. No. Let's have the bookcase there. Let's. What? Let's have a chain. No. Can I have a lamp? Let's have it be white. Have it be right here. Yep. Then let's have another one right there. So that way, if the power here ever went out, it might just be easier for me to just go turn the power out. Or just cut the power supply to this area. Bam. Yeah, so that way if the power went out, you could just turn the lamp on, and boom. Now let me just can I just? Yep, that worked. That worked. But that's not what I'm gonna do. Sometimes look, the little is the best. I feel like I should add in sinks. That's what I need. Sinks. Right. Bam bam. Wait. Bam 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 bam. Alright. Perfect. So now is the main area, but I kind of want to just move on to some of the other areas before I tackle the main area. So I'm not going to do this area first. I'm going to move on to the staff room. Because the staff room is the place I think needs the most done. What I'm going to have is... Alright, I'm going to take this. I'm going to get a chair. I'm going to get a Bonnie chair. Now, a Bonnie chair. There. No, I don't want you. I want this. Yes. Now, if I just... Let me... screw it, sure. That one works. Yes. Exactly what I wanted. That's not a flat screen TV. This is the 1980s. So they didn't really. I don't think that. I don't. I can't speak. They didn't really exist back then, did they? So. Perfect. That's the staff room done. So. I feel like now I have to go around and label some stuff. So. Employees. Oh, employee staff room. That's what that makes more sense, but employee staff room, because that makes logical sense. The employee staff room, because there's another staff room that's just for staff. Oh, well. Kitchen. I'm just gonna do it staff room. So get rid of the employee. There we are. Arts and services. this is. Yeah. Let me furnish parts and services. Oh wait, I also have to fix that door because it's not how it's supposed to be. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm focusing right now. I'm trying to find the best stuff possible. No, not that. Oh, I want that dentist one back. Perfect. Oh. Yes. Okay, that's working. Wait. Alright. Parts and services is done. Nope. I think that's everywhere but these areas filled. Oh, I didn't even have. I'm not on my game today, am I? I'm not even speaking correctly. How if I... Yes. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make it look... Come on. Oh my god. Alright. That looks better. At least now, it's natural light. So now all I have to do is add in a few extra lights, such as 1, 2, wait, I can make that look better. 2, and this way, get a light here. And obviously over here, get a light there. Oh, excuse me. It's not very nice. Well, now I'm going to make a table. Right, that looks good. And also turn the power back on. Oops. Need to add furniture for there, need some furniture in there. But for right now, I'm just going to furnish this area. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have an armor stand here with the Freddy head on. Oh, that's what I need to add, the Freddy head as well, and the puppet music. What would be the best music for the puppet? Hold on. Let me get our music box and listen to. I've heard all these other ones before, so I want to listen to some of these new ones. I've listened to this one, and I'm not listening to it again. Oh. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's the puppet song, isn't it? My Grandfather Clock? Pretty sure it is. If it's not, I can just rename it anyways. Let's name this the Freddy Mask. There it is. Oh, that's the marionette. Oh. So the Freddy Mask is there. Wait, no. No, it shouldn't be in yet. Alright. Yeah. Alright. The Freddy Mask is there. Where's the potion? Oh my god. No wonder I'm moving slowly. Like now is the one that I have to add perfectly. This is where all, all the practice of redstone comes in. You know what I think I should do? I should have some of these not turn on. So every second one. So 2, 4, 6, and 8 should not turn on. There we are. Oh, wait, I just realized my mistake. There we are. Now, this is where it all comes down to, can I do this? Probably not. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. Okay, hey, just in case, keep it turned on. Oh wait, oops. Wait, what? Okay, I guess this one's just not included either. We just move past it. Excuse me. Perfect. So now let's quickly do. Ooh. I like how half of it, how half of the this entire place just goes out, and then the other half stays on. So the moment you flick the flashlight on, it's the moment the entire building's light system comes on as well. Right. So got this one here, this one here. Let's add to the manager's office now before I add to anything else. Oops. Yeah. Okay, so what I want this to do is look like it just can't go any further. So when you open it, it goes into that. Perfect. Ooh. Mm. I'll fix that now. Oops. Perfect. I love how this room is designed now. That is actually such a cool design. I don't know why I just did that when I could have just zoomed out. Perfect. Although if you go through that, then you're gonna take like 7 years to get there. I think that's everywhere except for the storage room, this room, and the hallways completed. So now the storage room. I just have to add in chests, these, chest barrels, and a bunch of other stuff. And I should be good to move on to everything else. So if I just bam, bam, bam as well, bang. Yeah, so that's a bunch of stuff. Ding. Excuse me, that's not nice. Can't do that. Do a ding like that, ding like that, ding like that. Yeah, okay. So bam like that. So we got a bunch of storage there. Right. That item frame is supposed to be a blank painting. Alright. So wait, no, I can just use a banner. That looks so much better as just a blank painting. Yeah, that's furnished. And now I can move on to other things. What the hell were the chances then of that? What are the chances of getting this painting like 700 times in a row then? Hey, nope. One time, yeah. I like that. I like how it's just a painting room. It's a painting hallway. It doesn't. It adds it adds a lot, but it doesn't add a lot as well. It makes you think there's a lot, but there isn't. I don't know how to say it. Now, let's add in different tables. So, towards the front, we'll have these types of tables here. So you saw, ding 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 ding. All right, and then I think I should actually have mango tables for the mango area. I feel like it just makes more sense. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. I don't know if I like the white chairs. It adds way too much white into the room, which isn't all that nice. I kind of like the brown chairs. So, spruce it is. Sometimes you literally just gotta spruce things up. I know that's not meant to be a pun. I know I'm using spruce wood, but sometimes you just do have to spruce stuff up. And it's not meant to be a pun. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it be an orange. And this. A carousel. Be prepared for the world's worst carousel. Right. And now if I just it looks about brand new. That looks like a brand new version of the one from the one I put in the FNAF one uh yeah area. So now I just have to get out. I think I used purple blocks for Bonnie. So for this one I'm gonna use black stock sized. Yeah, that. I'm gonna use that. Foxy, I'm going to use this. So, Ronnie's going to go there. Freddy's going to go there. Foxy's going to go here. Chica's going to go there. Excuse me, Chica. I gotta be such a hassle. Alright, perfect. I don't know how to make that muted, but yeah. Yeah, so like over here. No. I'm gonna have Balloon Boy over here, so sign over here says balloons. Oops. That was supposed to be an exclamation. There we are. Alright, so that's gonna be Balloon Boy's loadout. You know, stuff they use in his inventory. So, but Balloon Boy will stand here with this. Anyway. Alright, that looks pretty good. Just need the chairs now. And I'm gonna do a spruce, blue. Oops. Bing, 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 bing. 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 Bing, bing, bing. Perfect. And now this side. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, you ruined it. Bing, 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 bing. Perfect. Now, confetti. No. Let's direct way. Granite. No, direct. Whatever it is. Now confetti. These big clumps of confetti do give this area more of a party vibe, so perfect. No, 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 we're not doing that shape. That's better. So not too much confetti to the point where it's overloading. But then again, not too little to the point where everything here is just a muted colour. Perfect. I'm going to add just a little bit of confetti on these tables. No, that looks really weird. I am not doing that. Ooh. Wait, if I just... Yeah, sure, okay, I like that. Right, it's looking good. Now let me just add in little clumps. Right, so not big pieces, but not small as well. Perfect. Now the floor actually has a bit of colour to it. Now I'm going to add in carpet. I think it actually makes more sense for it to be the opposite way around. There we are, I like this logo up. Right. Yeah. Now let me... I think this hallway actually looks good empty. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add paintings. So that one's going to be like Toy Chica. Sure, that one could be Toy Freddy. And the Slenderman one, I guess, could be Toy Bonnie. Sure, that works. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Definitely not. Right, I think this hallway looks better empty. Imagine just this being filled with stuff rather than just these three paintings. Yeah. I think it's already good enough. And then this hallway here, definitely going to have to add in stuff like paintings, fill it up. I don't want it to reach the ceiling, but I don't want it on the floor as well. Yeah, okay, so, alright, I'm going to have one of these. That does not look right. I want the Donkey Kong instead. Thank you, Donkey Kong makes more sense. So that's what that's going to be. And you know what? I'm going to have Donkey Kong on the other side. Is this lined up? No, it's not. But now it is. Shit. Alright. Is it lined up? Yeah, it is. Perfectly. Perfectly lined up. Perfect. I didn't have to say perfect model inside. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I said previously. Is one of my favourite ways of adding in these floating signs. Not floating, yeah, these signs. Adding in the hanging signs. I love how that looks. Especially, I also love how this room looks. This room just looks really nice, especially with these. Right, now I kind of just want to add in things that either will make sense or won't make sense. You know what? What if I do this? Add in little support beams. Because I haven't used these since the whatchamacallit. I haven't used them since the main area. So I think it would make more sense to use them. Oops. Luckily you won't see it, but I'm still going to cover up anyways, because continuity. And plus, this gives more room for the animatronics to hide. So they can just evade your view. Give me a moment. I need to think of a good... Oh wait, I need to add in an endoskeleton. I'm adding an endoskeleton to here. There we are. I should probably, you know, name the iron armor endoskeleton. But I'm too lazy to. So, yeah. I'm just checking to see if this looks any good. Ooh, it does. Also, let me, just for the sake of bloody sanity, because I don't like that. I don't like how it looks. There we go. I think it would make more sense. Right, and now let's connect it all. There we are. I'm liking that. Oh wait, for Mangle to be able to climb, can I use... I can use this, can't I? Wait, doesn't this allow you to climb? Yeah. It's that way. Mangle can climb into your office. And I guess if she wants to, she can... She could climb up here. Because why the hell not? You know what? That's going to be a part of Mangle's set. Where's Mangle again? Oh yes, they're going to be off. So I think that's actually the entire thing done. That didn't take as long as I thought it would, but I'm glad it didn't. That's going to be annoying. How long did that take? Oh, it took an hour. I didn't even realise. Right now, all I have to do is just... Yeah, all I have to do is just make the character sets for the Wizards and the Weirdos, and then I can move on to FNAF 3. Manager's office. Everything looks good. All the redstone and stuff is done. The Freddy mask is there. So the Freddy mask remains a part of that. Same with the puppet music box. My grandfather clock, whatever you want to call it. So now, go down to here. Just have to add in all the redstone and stuff. The commands, whatever they're called. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this be... Mangle's climbing arm. those set. So that way Mangle can actually, you know. Then after this, so now it's the Withered animatronic time. And I think for Withered Freddy, it just makes sense to keep his as levers, except for the whatchamacallit, except for the hat, for the chest plate and hat. That gives it a more dirty looking colour. What if I added in a little brown into it? No. Definitely not. Wait, I shouldn't have gotten rid of it. Why'd I get rid of it? Right. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I need a stone shovel. There we are. And I also need an anvil. Let me get rid of the anvil from my inventory now. I also don't need cauldrons, because... Yeah, right, so... So I'm gonna call him W.Freddy. I'm just gonna call them all W. Because that saves time. Mm. W. Oops, not body. Freddy legs. Perfect. And what I need to do is just move stuff down. A little better. Right, now it's time for Bonnie, who in the second game is actually not blue. So... And let me... Since Bonnie doesn't have a face, what if I use the Wither Skeleton Skull? Excuse me, let me on here. And since Bonnie also doesn't have one foot, I'm gonna use Iron Boots as his feet. Since I just think it would be funny. Now, ooh, these, his wires I feel like would be a good weapon. But I don't know what to do. Ooh, his Endo Arm. You can use his Endo Arm to kill you. I don't know. I don't know. Give me a moment here. Alright, let me just dye these real quick. Oh, that's supposed to be red. Wait, instead of making it just pure red. Gotta make it at least a little dirty. There we are. That's like a really good. Yeah, it's like a really good red as well. Out of his guitar because they tore him apart. What does the walking stick do? Oh, faster movement and jump boost. No, we don't need that right now. This. Okay, I was wondering what it was. Stone cleaver. That looks horrible in my head right now. Okay then. No, not harness, not bundle, no, I want something that I can't just place down. Like, obviously Mango can place down her thing. Okay. I think it's just easier if I use... Since Bonnie's things are red, it makes sense for these. Right, so... W.Bonnie, Endo Face, or Endo Head, I guess makes sense. W.Bonnie's bow tie. W. Oops, Bonnie. Excuse me. Bonnie legs. W. Bonnie. W. Bonnie use arm wires. I think I should have made a whole stack of them. But then again, you could just place them down all over the place and ruin them out, so it doesn't make much sense. Let me get the water bucket back out. Let me just have these back. Right, now Chica it is. Chica, bam, bam, bam. Perfect. Right, now I think is the perfect time to do Chica's arm wires. So, two of them. Her hand wires, I guess. Or is it wrist wires? I'm gonna call them the wrist wires. Because they come out of her wrist. They don't come out of our hands. They replace her hands, but they don't come out of her hands. There we are. Now, Foxy. Oops. Foxy needs his hook, obviously. Although the hook shouldn't be that. It should be this. Because he's old. There's no stone armor, which I guess makes sense. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, now it's time for bam and bam. Also, I'm gonna dye his hands. A darker shade. W. Foxy ears. What did I call? Oh yeah, River Bonnie didn't have it. W. Foxy chest. W. Foxy's shorts. It's not what I wanted to do right now. I want to do this. W. Foxy Endo. W. Foxy is hook. And that's nearly it. Now, time for the main event. The one and only Golden Freddy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Golden Freddy a golden shovel, actually. I'm going to give him all gold. Get his feet back again as well. So now instead of being Yellow Bear, he's Golden Freddy. I like using pumpkins for the Golden Freddy. Because it just makes more sense. Oh wait. Instead of that. Did I do that for this Golden Freddy over here, where I gave him his own bow tie? I don't think I... Yeah, I did. Okay, Yellow Bear. Yeah, he's Yellow Bear here, but he's Golden Freddy here. Oops, not ready. Nope. There we are. And now I can move up to the weirdos section, which will include characters such as Balloon Boy, JJ, the uh, the Shadows, and I'm going to include Toy Foxy as one of them as well. That's the perfect Shadow Bonnie head. Not Neverite. That's good for it. And that's good. Wait. It's a perfect Shadow Bonnie, except it's just too grey. Shadow Bonnie's like pure black, so I'm gonna have to. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Get out. That's better. So I'm gonna do. Oh God, I don't think I can get rid of it. Oh, that's the perfect Shadow Bonnie head as well, though. What's he called? It's not Shadow Bonnie. It's like RSXQA or something. What is Shadow Bonnie's actual name? Shadow Bonnie's real name. RWQFSFASXC. Okay. What a random name. Feet. Okay. Now I just gotta redo that. There we are. And this would be so nice if you could just let me name it. And since Shadow Bonnie doesn't do anything, Shadow Bonnie just... Yeah. I'm gonna put Shadow Bonnie right here. Right. Now I'm gonna do Balloon Boy. And Balloon Boy shouldn't be too hard to do because, you know, it's Balloon Boy and all that stuff. It's just blue and red. So, blue first. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, and now, Balloon Boy will also have two items. I'll have his balloon sign. I'll have his red balloon. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Move over. I spell propeller. Hi, PJ. Can I help you change? Lay down. I think that's how you spell propeller. I'm just gonna call it balloon. I'm just gonna say balloon boy hat. Meow. That the noise you make? Well, ginger in bread. Wait, no, balloon boy hat doesn't have red shoes. He has brown shoes. I just remembered. You don't really remember a lot about a character you don't really care about. He's orange. I'm just getting those shoes. Just boom. There it is. What's up, PJ? Bam. Are you joking? Right, so... Why did I do that? I have no clue. Now it's JJ. Okay, it's just purple and blue? What colour is JJ? Ultimate Custom Night would tell me, but if I do that, the stream ends. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just assume she's purple and blue. So all I can do for this one is just do JJ hat. I don't even think JJ has a propeller hat like Balloon Boy. Is it ever seen in any media? I don't know if FNAF World shows her having a propeller hat, so... Eh. Since JJ really has nothing she does, I'm just gonna bang, bang, excuse me, bang, and then slam down. Right, now, Shadow Freddy. What's a good Shadow Freddy head? Ah, shit, there ain't none. Is that the noise you make? Yep. That's the noise you make. Since Shadow Freddy's mainly just purple, and Shadow Freddy doesn't really have much except for just a microphone, I'm gonna take the Netherite shovel. I'm not gonna make him too purple. I'm gonna make him dark purple since he blends in. So, Shadow Freddy. Shadow Freddy's hat. Ooh, his they should be of a little darker color. Shadow Freddy's bow tie. Shadow Freddy's. Ooh, Shadow Freddy legs. Shadow Freddy feet. And then Shadow Freddy microphone. Shadow Freddy's microphone. Bam. What's up, PJ? Why are you looking around all confused? That's the noise the PJ makes. And nope. Okay. Now, now for a mango. Bump, bump, bump. Toy fox, I guess. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have. No, for goodness sakes. Now I just have to include the mechanics so they all teleport to where they need to. So the night guard would obviously teleport to just outside.